Welcome back to another show of the STRIVECast.
Woo!
Season 4, episode 11.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah!
I clapped prematurely. I'm sorry.
Let's
introduce ourselves.
My name is Noel Thompson, and my partner in crime is right over here.
All right. What's his name?
The beautiful lady in the face is Miss Susie herself.
We're 30 seconds deep and the show is off the rails. All right. Jeff, you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Jeff.
Okay. And we've already had Susie introduced, but Susie, would you like to introduce yourself?
Of course, I do. Susie, Coolio in the producer seat as well.
That's right. Okay. All right. How about our sound and video engineer?
Hi, I'm Ryan, the sound and video engineer.
Great. Whitney?
Everyone, Whitney here.
Alex?
Hi, Alex.
And I'm Pete. And welcome to another exciting episode of the STRIVECast. Here we go. Guys, what do we want to talk about in the open? Anything else? Then how about we get the show started? What do you say, guys?
Here we go.
All right, Jeff, you want to take us to break?
What?
Want to take us to break?
Yes. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the STRIVECast. Can you tell us about Portland Wheelers?
Hi, my name is Ray Richard. I'm the current president of the board of Portland Wheelers. Portland Wheelers, we are a nonprofit that we do outdoor adaptive biking fun for those who can't ride a bike on their own. We have 6 special built tricycles that have basically a wheelchair on the front and a regular bike on the back half that we use to take people for rides that can't pedal for a bike on their own. We partner with 26 area facilities, nursing homes mostly, to take folks out for rides. We ride in quiet neighborhoods, trails that can accommodate our trikes, and our favorite places to ride are like Evergreen Cemetery, Back Cove, quiet neighborhoods like that. What else can I say about the trikes there? Sue, do you have a picture you can put up?
If the host can allow screen sharing, then I can show some pictures.
I might also mention that these trikes are e-assist, so you don't need to be Lance Armstrong to drive one. You just need to be comfortable on a trike. They have a 7-speed derailleur and a 3-speed electric assist. And here's some great pictures of our trikes with some smiling faces in the front seat, taking at various look.
I'll just slide this up a little.
Okay.
This one's a little video here down at the East End at the beach. Not sure it'll get rolling in time.
This is the narrow gauge train that has tracks along that section.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the video is going to get going, so I'll just keep scrolling through some photos. This is over at Bug Light. This is quite a popular picture that we share. So you can see the front end of the trike it detaches in the middle, and we can roll this front end around and take it in elevators and go to people's rooms where staff at a facility can help put a patient or a resident into the chair, and then we strap them in with these buckles and give the folks a helmet, take them outside, connect them up to the rear part of the bike, and then our volunteers, they're called pilots, they do the pedaling. And we go on all kinds of trails. This is one of the nicer trails. It's paved and it's real smooth.
Wow.
It's just everybody gets out and gets a breeze and see some scenery. It's a lot of fun. We go to the New England Parkinson's ride and give folks with Parkinson's a big treat, 10-mile ride.
Wow.
out on the Portland Pier. We go anywhere that people ask us to go. We have a lot of fun.
Well,
This is a nice shot too. This is
Right.
yeah. And we give folks the sunglasses. So because people may not be able to see the pictures, we shouldn't spend a lot of time on this. So I just wanted to give you an idea what the trikes look like.
yeah,
No,
thank
it's
you.
great. And if you're listening to one of our audio platforms, you can flip over to our social media to see the pictures for yourself. Jeff, you're up next.
How about, Noel was up next.
No, Noel asked his first question, so you're next with your first question.
What is your average day look for you?
Well, an average day, I'm up early checking the weather to make sure that we're good to ride. If we are good to ride and I'm transporting the equipment to where it needs to go, then by 8 o'clock, I'm at the garage. We have 2 trucks, 2 trailers, and the garage is where we store all 6 of our trikes and all the associated equipment. So I'm gathering one of the trucks, bringing it over to the garage, wheeling a trailer out, attaching it to the truck, making sure that we have everything we need for the day, from batteries, extra batteries, all the forms we need for the various facilities that we're going to. And then I'm on the road to wherever facility is on the schedule for that morning. When I arrive, I make contact with the activities director, and they're always very excited to see us, as well as all the residents. When they see our truck drive up, they know what's going on for the day, and they're always very happy to see us. And then when we're ready to ride, when the volunteers show up and we get the trikes all unloaded from the trailer and rigged for riding, then the activities director, along with the staff, will start escorting people out. We'll get them into the trikes, we'll get them strapped up, we'll put helmets on them, offer them sunglasses. If it's a little chilly, we'll offer blankets, and then we head out. We head out for usually 2 to 3 rounds of rides. Each ride lasts anywhere from about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how many people we have that we're taking out. And it's a lot of fun. I'm not sure who has more fun. Those of us who are driving the trikes, we call pilots, or the people in the front seat, the wheelers. It's always very exciting when we come back to the facility and the wheelers are all smiled and they're very excited to let the staff know what they saw, what they heard. While out riding, we'll quite often run into people who are walking with dogs or walking with strollers, and we'll stop and we'll pat the dogs, and it's just very nice. We will literally stop and smell the flowers along the way.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is awesome.
Ray.
It's great when the lilacs are in bloom. I mean, we'll stop and pull a lilac branch down, and if it's not somebody's private home, we'll break off a bit and let the wheelers carry it back with them.
Oh,
We have been known to cut flowers, lilacs,
Aw.
bushes while on rides.
So that's what a day is like. We do the same thing in the afternoon that we do in the morning. We just go to a different location during the season. And what my day is like, it's a little bit more behind the scenes. If I'm not out going on a ride, I'll make sure that communication happens between volunteers who might not be able to make it, or they're going to be late, and the person who's at the site ready to ride. And I make sure the supplies are stocked up in the trucks, that we have, extras and backup stuff. Just make sure that every team of volunteers has at least one person who knows the route and who can lead comfortably and confidently the rest of the pod. We call it the pod, trikes that are a group. So that's what it's like during the season. During the off season, between November and March, Ray and I are on the board, and we spend a lot of time just making plans for the next year, talking to all the ride partners, making sure they want us to come back, and setting up the schedule, training new volunteers. There's so much to do year round. So that's the average day. It depends on the day, but
absolutely.
Oh, yes, I know that, right?
Right, Jeff. Noel, back to you.
What is your favorite part of your job?
Oh boy, the favorite part of my job, there's a couple of things. The biggest part that I love about my job is seeing the smiles on the faces whether it's the smiles of anticipation when they see us show up or the smiles when we get back from a ride. The other part that I really love is when family members find out that I'm with the Wheelers, and they'll come up to me and they'll say, "Oh my God, I love it. My mother loves going out for a ride and she can't stop talking about the fun she had." Those are the two favorite things that I love about it.
So my two favorite things are during the season when I'm on the ride, either whether I'm a pilot or whether I'm riding alongside on my own bike, which we call a safety. Those people help make sure there's no traffic issues and stop traffic if we need to. If I'm on a bike, there's nothing I would rather be doing in the world than that at that moment. Whether it's sunny or rainy, well, we try not to go when it's really raining, but no matter what the conditions, I just love being out there. But the rest of my favorite part is because I'm the treasurer for Portland Wheelers and responsible for drafting the budget, collecting funds and helping with the fundraisers. I think my favorite part is going to the mailbox. We have a post office box downtown, and I love going and finding that there are donations in envelopes in the mailbox. And at the same time, I get to write thank you notes to our donors. So this morning, I think I wrote 14 thank you notes because we're running our fall appeal right now. And I get to pick a card that has a picture on it. That we have 4 different cards. And I pick one that has a picture that might be meaningful to the person who donated. And then I write a special personal note if I know the person. And I love sticking the stamps on it. And I love going out and mailing them.
Great. Jeff, back to you.
Okay, Pete. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
What is the hardest part of your job?
Oh boy, the hardest part of my job is having to cancel rides on account of weather. Of course, we don't ride in the rain because there's no fun in that. We also don't ride when it's too hot. Where safety is our biggest focus, besides having fun, of course. So if it's too hot, then for the safety of not only our volunteers, but especially the wheelers in the front seat, if it's too hot, we won't ride. So that's the hardest part of my job, is having to cancel it because of the weather.
Yeah, and we had to cancel a few rides because of COVID outbreaks at some of the facilities where we ride.
That too.
And sometimes it was short notice, which is tough on the volunteers who might be coming from an hour away to ride.
Wow.
We try to make sure everybody has enough notice, but everyone was really understanding this year. And we don't charge anything for the rides. So the ride partners weren't feeling like, oh, you canceled, you have to make that up. You have to give us another session at another time. There wasn't any pressure this year, and it was really fun and relaxed. But the hardest part of my job is sitting at the computer. There's a lot of computer work as treasurer where I'm recording information and tracking information. And when I'm sitting at this screen, I can get stiff and my eyes can hurt. So that's the worst part of it for me.
That's right. Noel, back to you.
What is something Portland Leaders is looking forward to?
Ray and I reviewed this in advance, and we both said the same thing.
Go ahead, Sue.
We're just always looking for towards the next season, where we'll meet new riders. We'll connect with new families that might have a family member who wants to ride with us. We'll train new volunteers. We always lose some people over the winter. They move away or they have knee surgery or something. We're always excited about the new schedule. Maybe we'll put a whole new ride partner on the schedule next year. We don't know.
Great. And then Jeff?
Okay, Pete. What is one thing you wish everyone know about Portland Wheels?
Well, actually, there's several things that we wish people would know about Portland Wheelers. And one of them is we have some very exciting news. Is we just launched a brand new website, just launched it last night. We're very excited about this because it's a whole different look. The photographs are absolutely stunning. So anybody who's looking at this on a device where you can access that, then I urge you, please go right now to portlandwheelers.org and enjoy it. The other things that we wish people would know about Portland Wheelers is the rides are all free. No one pays a dime to ride in the front seat. And that's big. We really want people to know about that. And one more thing that we want people to know about Portland Wheelers is if you know someone who does not live at a partner facility that we, a ride partner that we work with, they have an opportunity to take their loved ones out for rides because twice a month we have a program called Come to Us, where we set up at Cyclemania down on Portland's Bayside. And if you can get your loved one there, we'll take them out for a ride.
That's really cool.
Yeah, you can
That's
ask
really
about that.
cool.
You can ask about that through the website. You can make an inquiry, and those are reserved rides. But we've so far always had room for more, and volunteers willing to do it. So, and family members can ride alongside. They can bring their own bikes or rent a bike at Cyclemania. We go over to the East End and go along the waterfront and just have a great time. Oh, so basically, Ray, I just wanted to say the very first thing both of us thought of for what we want everyone to know about Portland Wheelers is that we exist. We think that when we're out there riding around that cove, we think we're so visible. We have these big flags off the back with yellow triangle pennants. We're out there for hours. People see us all the time. So it's a surprise to us when we meet someone and we say, oh yeah, I'm a volunteer for Portland Wheelers. And they say, what's that? We just don't understand how not everybody knows about us.
Well, we're hoping to get the word out a little bit today. And sounds like we
great.
just broke some news here on the STRIVEcast about the new website. So we'll encourage everybody to check that out. And I'm sure Ryan can put it right up on the screen as well for the people that are watching one of our visual versions.
Yeah.
Guys, what's the time for now?
A lightning round.
That's right. Okay. So I'll give you both a chance to answer the lightning round questions. And Jeff, would you like to kick off and go first? Do you have a lightning round question? Back to you for a sec.
Yes.
Okay, Susie, got one?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go for it.
Mountains or valleys?
Mountains or valleys do you prefer?
Ooh,
Oh,
mountains.
mountains.
Okay.
Yeah, because mountains, you do the up part first and then you get to cruise down. Yeah. Valleys,
Noel.
yeah, we don't want to get the easy part out of the way and then have to go uphill.
Noel, you got one?
Okay, another quick one.
Noel,
What's your favorite book you like to read?
favorite book?
Ooh, anything by Tom Clancy.
I know that coming, Ray.
Yeah. I kind of like some thrillers as well. There's an author named William Kent Kruger who writes thriller mysteries set in Minnesota with the Native Americans, and those are very exciting. But I don't have I go to a book club with the Falmouth Library once a month, and I've read 20 books each month, and they all have different genres. I read everything.
Wow.
Love to read.
Jeff, back to you.
Okay, Pete.
Lightning round.
Yeah. What is your favorite sport and why?
Ooh. Do you have a favorite
Ooh,
sport?
so I'll let you go first.
Oh, well, biking is right up there.
Yes.
I guess I'll have to say that's my favorite. And I know
My favorite is mountain biking, specifically mountain biking. I just love the variety of the trails, the places it'll take you, the surprises that are around the corner, and the friends that I've made while mountain biking.
Nice. Susie?
City or country?
Ooh, city or country?
Ooh, I'll go first. No, I can't. I love bike riding in the city because I feel so confident, and I always wear very bright colors. I've taken some city riding bike safety classes. Yeah, I think I like riding biking in the city. I like living in the city because there's more to do.
Well, I lived in the country for over 20 years and moved into the city about 10 years ago. And yeah, it was nice being out in the country, but I love the convenience of living in Portland.
Mhm.
All right. And then Ryan, would you like to ask our famous last question?
Tell us your
Oh.
best joke.
That's okay.
I'm not sure I can tell that here.
I forget to get my second one.
Oh, I forgot you. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, while you're thinking of a joke, apparently Noel has one.
Okay. How about a station wagon or a Volvo?
Station wagon or a Volvo? A very specific question.
But Volvo makes station wagons too.
Yes.
Yeah, I drove a Volvo station wagon for 15 years.
Oh, there you go, Noel.
I loved everything about it. Except it was expensive to fix every time it broke down.
Okay.
I had a Volvo, but it wasn't a station wagon. I know they make them.
All right. So do either of you have a joke you'd like to throw out? Or I'm sure that Jeff or Noel or Ryan could come up with one for you.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay, here we
All
go.
right, it's a knock-knock joke. Susie, why don't you start?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Whitney.
That's the best I've got. The best that I've got that I can put out to the public here.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who's there?
I forgot to come in. If you can let me go out.
Things are getting bad.
It's you. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange you, buddy, because you have orange shirt.
You have an
Not
orange.
where I thought that was going.
I thought it was orange and I didn't say banana.
I did too, Ryan.
But the orange shirt instead.
Great. Well, we really appreciate your time and coming on today. And would you like to throw out the website one more time? So,
PortlandWheelers.org.
okay, portlandwheelers.org to find out all kinds of more information and go on and check out their brand new website. So,
Thank you. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you for inviting us.
all right.
Thank you for coming.
Jeff, would you like to take us to break?
Yes, Pete. We'll be right back.
Livecast is brought to you by.
Your ad is right here.
Well, your holiday special is coming up in 16 more days.
Well, if someone wanted to sponsor the show, how much is a sponsorship?
It's $10.
That's right, Jeff.
$10, baby.
If they act right now. Right, Jeff?
Yes, Pete.
Yeah.
Right now.
There's a limited supply.
That's right.
Supplies of 10 microchips of the show right now.
That's right. And how do they reserve a spot if they'd like to get their business or their whatever on
Call.
here?
Call up with, she will pick up and they will answer you.
That's right. Whitney's are standing by. So give us a call. 207-879. Oh, no, the wrong
No.
number. 207-774-6278.
Although if you do call the central office, they'll get you to the right people that will help you too.
That's right. Or email us at strivecast@pslstrive.org. And if you really want
You could
Whitney to
even
answer,
you could even message
that's right.
on whatever platform you're listening on.
That's right. And we'll get back to you. Okay. So thanks. Good job, Susie and Jeff and Noel. Jeff, want to take us to break?
Yes, Pete. I'll do that for you, buddy. We'll be right back.
All right, we're back, and it's time for
And their son of producer Susie. with eyes, true and false.
So Susie's cues all about eyeballs.
Whoa.
Before we get started, should we do a score update?
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
Yes. Yes, Whitney.
Okay. So we have a tie for 5th place with 19 points each is Susie and Jeff. And 4th
Yay.
is Noel with 24 points.
mhm.
Is Alex with 29 points. 2nd place is Pete with 31 points. And Ryan has a pretty big lead these days with 37 points.
Ooh.
Place.
Coming for you, Ryan.
All
Not
right,
for long.
Susie, why don't you start us off with the first question?
Okay, babies' eyes have as big as adults' eyes.
So, baby's eyes are about half as big as adult eyes. True or false? And Susie always starts us off.
I think it's true.
Root. Alex.
False.
False. Noel.
Thoughts.
False. Jeff.
True. Whitney.
Ryan.
False.
False. And Pete.
False.
False.
Please, locked in.
Locked in. Well, the answer is false. Our eyes are the same size throughout all of our lives, but our nose and ears never stop growing. So, points for everybody except for Susie and Jeff.
Oh,
That's okay.
darn.
We got 2 more questions.
It is impossible to sneeze with your eyes open.
So, true or false? It is impossible to sneeze with your eyes open. And we'll start with Pete.
True.
Can you repeat the question? I'm just kidding. True. I'm going true, locked in, true.
True, locked in. Ryan?
True.
Jeff?
True. Same as Pete is.
True, same as Pete is. Noel?
I will go with at 2. My eyes are wide open and it's true.
That would make it false, actually.
Oh, false instead.
You want false?
Yeah.
You're saying you can sneeze with your eyes open?
Yeah, so it's the false, Susie.
Okay, so that's false.
False. All right. And Alex?
True.
And
Locked
Susie?
in.
Locked in.
False, girl.
Ooh.
False. Well, guys, this may come as a surprise, but the answer is false.
Oh.
It is possible to sneeze with your eyes open, but it is an unconscious motor action that makes you close them. If you do keep your eyes open while you sneeze, it is unlikely that your eyeballs will pop out, contrary to Ives' tail. So we have a point for Susie and a point for Noel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Yay.
That's what I always heard, that your eyeballs would pop out.
I heard that too.
That's what I heard too.
Noel knew
All right,
better.
so this is the last question, and it is not true or false.
Ooh. I need this one.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't, Pete.
Recover from the whole cotton candy episode of last week.
Can you guess how many times the average person blinks in a minute? A hint. It's a number between 1 to 20.
So for someone that gets the answer right on, how many points, Susie?
5.
Oh, big
5.
one.
And then closest without going over is 1.
Yes.
All right. So can you guess how many times the average person blinks in 1 minute? Hint, it's a number between 1 and 20. And we're going to start with Alex today.
I'm going to go with 15.
15. Susie?
I think 18.
18. Jeff?
8.
8. Noel?
Ah.
Ryan?
Go with 12.
Oh,
Wow.
darn it. That's what I was going to
And
say.
Pete?
Guess I'll go with 11.
11. Well, guys, one of you has the correct answer. And it is Ryan Taylor. in the lead. So, the average person blinks 12 times a minute. If you got nickel every time you blinked, you would make about $210,000 a year.
Way to
Ryan,
go.
nice job.
Good.
All right, let me do some math. All right, I do have it. So we no longer have a tie. In 6th place with 19 points is Jeff. In 5th place with 20 points is Susie. In 4th place with 26 points is Noel. Alex is in 3rd place with 30 points. Pete is in 2nd place with 32 points, and pulling ahead with a very large lead is Ryan with 43 points.
Whoa.
Nice job, Ryan.
Ryan's nailing
He's good at the
bonus.
last
Right.
answer. I think that's how he's gotten so far ahead as he gets it.
Good for you, Ryan. Crushing it.
That's like the really good bonus. If you can get it exactly right, then that's a good amount of points you can get. And it could be anyone's through the rest of the season, too.
That's right.
That's right. Could be
I had to leave
anyone.
for a hot second.
All right. You want to sing us out, Susie?
Yep. Susie Q. Susie Q. Everything like Susie Q. Almost Christmas. Almost Christmas. Bim what? Oh yeah. Jazz hands.
All
Wow.
right.
Very
Jeff, do you want to
successful
take us
theme
to break?
We'll be right back.
Back to the poetry now. The planets in positivity.
All right, Noel's back. Planet Poetry Week.
Yep.
All right.
Once upon a galaxy, no, not once upon a galaxy. If you had, no, not that one.
So many poems to choose from.
It is,
Want to start over?
no.
Okay.
Time for everyone, time in this place. Put this planet back in its place. When you go to get a tree, don't trip over a Pluto planet. Once a Pluto, always a Pluto. But the time to share the time of everything. Put the planets back in its place. But in that time, in the space, you have the galaxy up in space. But one a pony up on a tree, someone sit high and see on the planet. And the airplane goes high, but the floor goes low. When you have a planet, it fades off the galaxy, the end.
Wow.
I like how your poems turn into songs about halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had like a beat to that. It could be a rap, like a freestyle rap. What did that mean?
A couple of fairy tales how planets got together to make a 3 little pigs and 3 little planets and a big bad Pluto dog.
Ah. I thought you were talking about how they sort of reclassified Pluto. You know, once a Pluto, always a Pluto.
Yeah, once a Pluto, always a Pluto.
Okay. Wow. Anybody have any questions for Noel?
Nope.
All right. Well, he'll be back next week with break dancing or some other dance
Yep.
lesson for all of you. Right, Noel?
Oh, yes, I might do a pinochle one. Hold on.
Well, you'll have to tune in next week to
Peanut? What?
hear that. All right, Jeff, want to take us a break?
Yes, Pete. We'll be right back.
All right, we're back, and it's time for what, Jeff?
For my big question.
The big question with Jeff. Okay, what do you got for us this week, Jeff?
What is the biggest lobster in the whole United States?
Ooh,
Oh, that's a
Ooh,
That's
good.
Monster?
who do you want to start with, Jeff?
You, Pete.
Oh, biggest lobster in the whole United States, I'm gonna say is like a 8.5 pounder.
I guess 94 millimeters and 2.1.
94 millimeters.
Well, still.
I'm gonna say 20 pounds.
I'm going with weight on that one too. She said
Like
20.
50 pounds.
I'll give you a
Say
hint.
like
You're
30?
over. You're under.
40.
That's under.
Whoa.
And I think you only get one guess. So, thank you for playing.
There's no rules when it comes to Jeff's big
Oh,
There's
question.
no
That's
rules
a
when it
big
comes to the big
question.
question. Okay, then keep going. Throw it out there.
I said 20,
Higher.
21.
Higher.
Well, Alex was already too low at 40, so maybe it's like
45.
higher.
Lower.
950,
45.
What did you say?
950, 1000.
Higher.
How about 25?
Alex was close. I didn't hear the last one she said.
45, I thought you said?
Yeah, a little lower.
A little lower than that. Okay, so it's between 41 to 44 using the process of elimination.
43.
34.
44.6.
Whoa.
According to Guinness World Records, the largest lobster ever caught, officially called the heaviest marine crustacean, was 44 pounds 6 ounces, which is 20.14 kilograms. The lobster was caught off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada.
Oh,
There you
Wow.
go. January 11th, 2019. There you go.
Mhm.
Pete, you got this one, Pete.
Thank you. More points for me.
Yay!
not. He said 8.
It's at 8.5, I think.
More points.
No.
Pete got it right.
You guys.
Amy, you're just jealous. I'm so good at the big question. Jeff, do you have any other big questions for us today?
Yes, Pete.
Ooh, another
Um,
bonus big question.
what is the biggest or largest Christmas tree?
Oh,
Is that that's a little
Oh.
different than the tallest one?
60.
10,000 feet.
Is that what you asked about, like the tallest tree though? That was I mean in general. This is about
Yeah, I think we
Christmas
might have
tree.
done this one.
But it said this is maybe about Christmas tree instead of just the tallest tree in general.
Okay.
The biggest Christmas tree this thing.
I said 60.
I said 20, 25. 8 high, 10. Yeah, 2,500.
I'm gonna say 32.
Oh, way higher.
Oh,
For
okay.
Christmas tree?
100 feet?
Higher.
Wow.
150.
Higher?
Wow.
10,000.
Not much lower.
67.
Okay. How
What
about
did you say?
100 was still an under on the left.
900?
Lower.
63.
400.
Lower. Higher to
Okay.
Susie, lower to Noel.
Oh,
34.
Higher.
68.
It's got to be at least more than 100, but still less than
99.
400.
99. How about that?
Higher.
Oh,
100. 2.
No, it's, yeah,
This
so
is
it's
the
got to be
highest- the
higher
biggest-
than 100, but lower than
121.
yeah,
What did you say, Alex?
150.
221.
Lower. I'm going with
Oh.
you also have Googled, but this is the 2021 version. That's the world's largest in history,
Okay.
221 feet. The 2021 Guinness World Record for largest tree is a little lower than that.
Oh, wow.
Might be 24.
65.
175?
Lower.
Lower than
Oh,
175, but higher than 100.
Yep.
Wow. 150?
Lower.
Oh, so lower.
104.
two.
Higher.
130.
Higher.
140.
Correct.
Wow.
Oh,
140. Whoa! Alex!
That's so tall.
Whoa!
And
That
if you
is a
click-
big
I just
tree.
knew that off the top of my head.
and guys,
Yes, we
here,
did.
work with me here for a minute. I'll share my screen and you can see a picture of it. Boom. Look at that bad boy.
Holy mackerel.
there it is.
Yep, that is a big tree. To give you a comparison, it says the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, like the one in Elf, is about 77 feet. So this is just about double that bad boy. Okay,
Yeah.
Holy.
so there we go. And that is, I think, the big question with Jeff. Jeff, do you have anything else for your segment?
No. I know Alice has got this one.
Okay, good for Alex.
I am so proud of
Good.
my Alex. She's all grown up now.
All grown up now. All right, Jeff, you want to take us to break?
Yes, Pete, I'll do that for you, buddy.
All right.
We'll be right back.
STRIVECast is brought to you by.
Listeners like you.
That's right. Listeners like who, Ryan?
Mike Gagnon.
All right. Mike Gagnon, our listener of the week. Thank you very much, Mike, for listening.
Thanks, Mike.
We appreciate it. You could be the listener of the week too. Just leave us a comment on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or anywhere, YouTube, all the places, just on our social media, LinkedIn, where you can listen to our podcast, as well as any of our regular podcast platforms if you're listening to the audio version. So thanks for listening, Mike, and we appreciate it. Bye. Jeff, want to take this break?
Yes, Pete, we'll be right back.
Wrap it up is the day. Always once upon a wrap it up. La 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 la.
Okay, it's time to wrap it up. Jeff,
Yeah.
we wanted to thank our guests. Would you like to do that?
Yes. Yes. Hi, Sue. Hey, Ray. Thank you for coming on to what would that be?
That's right. You did a great job. Thanks to Sue and Ray from the Portland Wheelers for joining us.
Yes.
I know I learned a lot about their
you.
organization, and I hope that you all did as well. Good job, Jeff.
Thank you, Pete.
Anything else we want to talk about as we wrap it up?
I don't think
We
so.
want to say Strive is still hiring. Again, with still a $500 sign-on bonus. Go check out pslstrive.org/employment for employment opportunities available.
Perfect. All right. Anything else?
And by the end of the year, the Patriot Subaru Share Love event.
Perfect.
Or if you choose Strive as the charity option, we get we get the proceeds of if you
Yeah,
buy or
$300.
lease the vehicle from Petrie
That's right.
Subaru. So $300 we get
That's right.
if you select Strive as the charity.
And our events team has been working hard, and we may have some news to drop next week about Strive Rocks. So
what's
stay
the
tuned
plan
on
about?
that.
What's the plan about that, Peter?
You'll have to stay tuned.
Have to tune in next week, Noel.
That's right.
Ooh.
Maybe we'll say it after you log off, and then you'll never know. You don't want.
We don't know about Zoom or not.
That's what we're
We'll
gonna
find out.
We're
Okay.
gonna find out big time.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm good, Pete.
All right.
Okay. Then thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.